Cheese. All right, and welcome back to That's Some Cheese, part of the Vendetta Sports Podcast Network. Today is Monday, June 14th, 2021, and today we have the Chickster back on. So, it's been a while, actually, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that you didn't like me anymore because I haven't been invited for a while.
Shut up. Damn. Shut up. Chickster, how are you? What's up?
I'm good. It's hot as fuck in Texas, so
I figured. What's it at?
At about 1 o'clock, it'll get about 100. So it's about 100 right now. Yeah. So we do football camp in the morning.
Speaking of the sun,
yeah,
my tan's coming in already. You should be very nervous.
Your tan? Oh, come on.
It's about like 10%, 15% where it can be. I'm just telling you, it's coming.
I think I have you in that.
I'm telling you. Absolutely not.
I am dark. I get dark, my guy. I'm telling you, this is only the first week. After like this entire summer, I will be dark. Like it's gonna be ridiculous.
We're gonna find out.
We sure will.
Anyway, for this episode, we're gonna talk a lot of company stuff, which is probably the direction that this show's gonna be anyway, as the longer that it grows. But a lot of company stuff, and if we have extra time, we'll talk whatever. But first things first, let's just start here. Episode 2 of Survivor. You were on episode 2 of Survivor. We're not on episode 1 of Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just open the floor up. Do you have any thoughts you want to jump into?
I mean, the people on the list they're on the list for a fucking reason. Like, especially the content people. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, I really don't. It's not hard to at least, tell Trey if you're doing something or just to fucking do a post. Like, you could do a post in 1 hour. And that's being extremely that's me being extremely generous. Like, if you just suck an hour is like,
dude, it's not even that. It's not even that. I think what I'm going to do next time is, even if you do a TikTok, I'll give you a vote.
Oh, man.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah. I like Steven Mormondo. I like the TikToks he does, man. I like that guy. He has a cool name too, Mormondo.
Speaking of that, producer Alex has been in the books, man. He's all over the place with this TikTok thing. So that's I don't even know how to phrase it, but that whole plan is coming.
Yeah, just taking it as serious as
I logged into my account yesterday for the first time.
There you go. And I mean, I'll say it too, because I'm sure the Vendetta crew that watches this, they probably don't know either. They might know, but people don't realize that you can make a shitload of money from TikTok, and you can make a living from TikTok. You just have to do it the right way.
Well, there's millionaire 16-year-olds. If I can just be a thousandaire from it,
just from getting views, just from getting fucking views.
It's about consistency. It's about the type of content you post. There's so much that goes into it, but consistency is the main thing, and you got to produce content that has some type of value. So I'd like to think that a lot of these clips have some type of value because of what we're saying. So we already have that knocked off the list. The second is posting consistently, twice a day, morning and night, every single day.
So we've had the account up. We've been posting clips from the show. It's just going to be more active, and there's going to be different kinds of things.
Consistent is really the word for it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, back to Survivor. Now, I actually did get an email back from Liz, and it's funny because her email was totally on the opposite end of the spectrum compared to what Ramirez's email was.
Mm-hmm.
Liz's email was, "I'm sorry, I screwed this up," which is the email that every single person should be sending if they get voted off.
It's not hard.
Can I ask, is that all that it said? Like, was there something like, oh, like my communication was off, or my this, whatever?
I can pull it up for you. It was only about 2-3 sentences, so I can actually read it.
I don't know how arrogant you have to be like, no, it's not my fault, it's your fault. Like,
Trey, Trey, I'm sorry I screwed this up. I was overcome by life and travel for work, and I've not been very supportive of Vendetta. Thank you for your time. That's it.
Well,
short and simple to the point. I mean,
Fair.
That's a respectable answer.
Unlike
sucks.
Ramirez,
Sorry.
who's fucking
Like-
posting comments on our YouTube about whatever
I know.
because he was pissed about being. I mean, like, what a fucking jerk off. I mean, dude, come on, dude. Like, be fucking better. Like, be better. I'm sorry.
It really isn't hard. I actually, you know what? I wanted to get my view in on Twitch yesterday while they were streaming. Kane Lander and Scott Logish were talking about it. Kane Lander took 3 months off to study for law school. Didn't do a thing. Just told me what he was doing.
Yeah.
I didn't put him on a list. I didn't kick him out. I didn't fucking go down his throat. It's really not hard.
A communication? What? Like, come on. Like,
This should be one of my strengths, right? I'm a communications
That's
major.
what I'm saying. Some of these people in here are communications majors, so this is just a load of BS.
And all you got to do is actually do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really just not hard. I mean, I don't know how many times you have to say it. It feels like you say it every week. Hey, just tell me what you're doing. Like, how many times do we have to like say it?
And I will say it again. If they can't do the decency to just tell me what they're doing, I will make an ass out of them, and I will do it on camera. And really, it isn't even that malicious. It could be worse.
Oh yeah, definitely could be worse.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's ridiculous to me. Like, I don't know. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Topic number 2 for the company stuff. We had a company meeting and we had a lot of bullet points. So we may as well just go down the list of all the bullet points. Chickster, I guess maybe give your broad view and then we'll go over the bullet points.
Of the whole meeting?
Yeah, just a quick 30 seconds and then we can jump into the bullet points.
I felt like a lot that was said needed to be said. I don't know. It was there was a lot of topics that were covered that felt like we needed to look at the fucking elephant in the room. Like, you know, everyone wasn't kind of addressing it. I feel like a lot that was said really just will put everyone on the same level, hopefully. And that's if they fucking read it. So who knows? Some people don't even read the messages in there. So
yeah, I didn't get the feedback that I was sort of hoping for. A couple people messaged me individually instead of commenting on there, which is fine. But I'm still hoping for more responses than what I've gotten.
I still think it was kind of like a read it, take it all in, understand it, and then do what you want with that information.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just hope people comprehended it rather than
Okay.
I think some people need time to marinate it too. Like, you know, it needs to sit like, you know, they're not always they have to think about it. I'm like, okay, man, maybe they'll come in the next coming days about whatever you said. They might reread it, make sure. I don't know. So people process things differently, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the number one reason why I even wanted to have the meeting is because I don't think there's any reason why we should be asking questions of who's going to take over if I die. I'm in my fucking 20s. I'm not 60. I don't have cancer. I didn't get hit by a car. There's maybe a different way it could have been phrased. Hey, who's going to take over the site when you go to Vegas? Who's going to take over the site if you're gone for a month? What happens if you have to go on a family emergency? Did it have to jump to what happens if you die?
I mean,
I don't know. Like, I give you guys the freedom to pretty much do whatever you want. That one pissed me off.
Yeah.
Am I going to show up to Vegas? I got to check my drinks because I've been roofied before. Do I got to check my drinks so I'm not going to fucking get killed?
I'm actually scared of that. I really am. Like, I don't ever want to be fucking roofied. You know, I mean, like, I feel bad for the girls that get roofied all the time, but I mean, like.
But I'm saying now that people think I might die, so I gotta check my fucking.
I think it was a hypothetical. I mean, like, and I understand, like, it can rub you the wrong way, but at the end of the day, I think it was still a hypothetical. But I understand what you're saying. Like, it could be a little concerning to be like, hey, what happens if you die? You know. But in the end, I still think it was a hypothetical. But like, I understand what you're
do I
saying.
need to have that figured out now? I'm not 60.
You gotta write your will. You gotta write a will now.
Do I? I don't think so.
I'm just kidding. No, you don't have to write a will.
And the fact of the matter is, if I die, this thing's going down the tubes.
I believe so. Unfortunately. So, are you?
I mean, I don't
healthy?
necessarily think that will be the case 10 years from now. But right now, if I died, oh, fucked. Done.
That would suck. Like, kind of being so close, but yet like so far. Like, you know.
Well, I think it's accurate.
Yeah, it is. No, it is for real. But yeah, I wouldn't. Don't. I know how you feel about it. Don't look too much into it. I feel like
I looked very much into it.
I know you did. I saw the message. I was like,
Because it didn't happen just once. It happened about 3 or 4 times in the same 2 weeks.
that's true. It did. I remember that question coming.
It's
up a couple
one
times.
thing if it's, hey, funny joke. Happened 2, 3, 4 fucking times, right in a row.
Right, and it's just like a pattern at that point.
I don't know. Those are your words.
I don't know. I was just. I do remember that conversation coming about like 3 times. So, in those 2 weeks, I forgot everyone that said one, but so I don't know. You're healthy, Trey. That's all that matters.
My brain's not always healthy, but I mean, I think the rest of me is healthy.
Yeah, just fix your brain. You'll be okay. Just
Which is exactly what I said. You guys should be worried about me being functional.
yeah. You did say that.
It's the nonsense that drives me up a wall.
Yeah.
And the second bullet point is, I mean, it seems like there's a good 8 people that have just enthrust themselves in the roles and think they have authority to just do things without asking.
Oof. Yeah.
Does anybody need to know how the blogs run except for me?
No. To be fair, no.
Why do I have people saying, oh, well, this person told me to do this on their blog, and this person told me to do this on their blog, and this person told me to do this on their blog? Why? Who the fuck are they? I've been posting articles since 2012.
Damn. That's a long time.
Yeah.
God damn, that's 9 years. Holy shit.
I think I figured it out by this point, and I don't need any other messages that aren't the ones that I'm telling them.
Yeah. Shit, they might have asked me something and I might have told them something wrong. That might have been my bad. That might have been me. So if I told them, if they said Alex said this, then I'm like, my bad. That's my bad.
I've entrusted you to at least show them the SEO stuff.
That's fair. I give you that. But sometimes, even though I'm still wrong to this day, so I try not to be. But
what do you think? Do you think there's people that do that, or do you disagree with me?
No, there's definitely some people that have taken an assumed role. I mean, like I can understand, trying to, be a leader in some aspects, but you still have to know your limitations to where, like, you know what I mean?
It's not about the limitations. It's about just doing the job that you are assigned to do.
That's fair.
And especially, 90% of the people here are content people. Worry about doing your content.
Imagine just doing content as a content person. Like, I don't know.
If that just got done, there'd never be a Survivor.
Shit, I had 5 posts yesterday, and we had like 12. And I was like, it's not hard. I mean,
you could have did the Survivor. Should we make that a rule?
Hey, I don't know. I don't want to be entrusted with that, but hey, I'm
messing with you.
One thing I will say that irritates me, and I do it sometimes too, but like too much talking and not enough doing. Like, people are like, hey, don't let Trey out post the group. Great. Where's your post? Like, put your post in, put your work in. Like
If half of them did a post every other day, I'd never win.
We do 20 posts by ourselves.
Mhm.
And that's if people don't do multiple. You know what I mean? Like, that's just if one person does one post and, multiply it or just fucking go off.
If a third of them did a post every other day, I still probably wouldn't win. I would win maybe once every month.
When you outpost a group, you do 10 posts by yourself, usually. And that's a good.
This past time I did 9.
Close enough. We round up, right? Still, I mean, like, that's a quarter. We have 40 content people. That's a quarter of people. If a quarter of people did one post a day, every day, we'd be fine. Yeah. I don't get it. So, like, I don't know.
And the thing that drives me nuts is, especially on a weekend, I don't care if you're boozing. Just tell me what you're doing.
Right.
Like this idea that Saturday and Sunday things don't go up. There's games on. The athletes are still playing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. And
they don't sleep.
It's going to be real interesting coming to football because, like, what's happening right now is not going to cut it for football. It's really not. It's really not. Like, I mean, if we are really, like, going to take this shit to the moon, like, we, like, all hands on deck for football.
We're not close to where we need to be for fall.
No. And it's sad because it's just, how things are going right now.
Some of the people that haven't been here for a fall don't get it either. You've been here for a fall.
Yep.
What's my mentality like now compared to fall?
It's like
people think I'm a hard ass now.
Yeah, no. Fall is supposed to be our best season. NFL's our best season.
That's everything. That's everybody.
Yeah. So I mean, like, if we're not competing, then we're just, there's no draft picks involved. There's no tanking right now. Like, we have to compete. If we don't compete, we get fired. Not necessarily, but you get my point. That's my analogy.
The summer things just need to get done. The fall, just wait.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. And like, if you don't get this now, it's just like you're probably not going to get it. You're not going. This is the easy point. This is the preparation period. Fall, we have to go. We have to.
Quick side tangent before I get to topic B. What are your thoughts on the intern group? Because I was a lot pickier with the people I hired this semester. There have been some that were eggs, which is just inevitable.
Yeah.
But I think overall, I'd actually give the group credit because there are some gems.
I think this intern group is a lot better than the last one, to be fair.
I agree.
The last one was, and but this intern group, and I think we started off better too. We implemented for the last intern group, we implemented the training thing a little bit later on. But I think since we started with this intern group, I think that did actually help. However, I think these guys are just a little bit smarter regardless. I mean, there's still some.
I was a lot pickier.
Yeah.
Incredibly picky.
There are some gems in there. There's just 3 or 4 or 5 of them that could be a solid piece if they, just keep hammering away. So I don't know. Time will tell.
Yeah. Producer Alex, do you have anything to jump in before I get to my next bullet point? It's been a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's kind of, I'm just kind of in a fortunate situation because I wasn't a part of the Survivor, but since I'm here and we're talking about pretty much all that kind of stuff, I almost like have my own say. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't get a vote. I had said to you, and Alex, you may not like this, I thought if Trey had picked Anthony, although, what did you say to me this morning, Trey, when you were like,
we went to the gym, we had a little conversation about everything.
And you said 7 posts go out before noon after I do that. Today, right? So after Survivor, there's 7 posts that go out before noon. Okay. I was saying if Trey made the executive decision to let Fontanello go, that statement would have been all the way up here. I mean, my hand is past the camera. You can't even see. Like, some people would have been shitting their pants, and others would probably not, because they don't know who he is. People like, this intern class, they don't know who really Anthony is because he hasn't really been around that much. I knew Anthony because he was on the second show back in January. The first one was with you, Alex. The second one was with Anthony, and he was running the timesheets. So that's how I knew him. But now that role switched to Adam. So those people will know Adam like I knew Anthony. And then Anthony disappeared. So now it's like, where like you got called out, you ghosted because you were ghosting, and then now you're doing the same thing. I have nothing but respect for the man. I know he's very talented, and when he was writing his articles, I know he's probably figuring stuff out. I hope to see him back and doing his thing, because I mean, I don't even know if he watched the damn Survivor. Just to know that it's kind of like a kick in the butt. Let's go. You were at one point doing a lot of content, so let's kind of take a step back and get back to where you were, thriving with content.
I just want him to call me.
And I love Anthony, and he's very talented. I said this on, Survivor. But at some point, your reputation is not going to hold you forever.
Correct.
I feel like, the more time goes on without
the greatest thing about him is, and this isn't a shot, he's good at his niche where he can be plugged into.
Yeah.
I should see a 15-second, 30-second thing on the Yankees every day.
I agree.
And no one would complain. Like, he's putting content.
No,
I
I literally was saying that, Trey. I really think he can be a content guy.
And I knew producer Alex when you called him out. Like, it was well deserved. And I understand. Life's fucking hard.
Oh yeah, me too.
He's working 10-hour days, working 60 hours, whatever. Like, I get it. Like, shit's hard, but at the end of the day, to be part of the site, you still got to produce content. And I love Anthony. I think he's talented. I think he puts content. When he puts content out, it's great. Italian thing's really working for him. I really love that part about it. Like, he just has to put some time in to do some of it. Like,
it's really, you don't even really have to put time in.
I also thought it was really good.
Trey. You just gotta call Trey.
I also thought it was really good that you guys brought up when Nicole was on the chopping block there. And I was watching this morning, and I was waiting for one of you guys to say, and I think I told you this, Trey. I think Garrett said it, where he was like, well, even though Nicole's on this list, I'm not going to vote for Nicole because Carl might have said it too, one of the two. And I'm not going to vote for Nicole because we're only in this position right now. We're only doing this Survivor. We're in this situation because of content. So even though Nicole has been a ghost, a flat out ghost, I mean, I can't even see her, right? And she deserves to be on that list. But what those guys said are right. And I don't write articles. This is all, like, all the people who do that, they deserve to have their say. Okay. I'm not trying to say I do this, and this. Hands are completely up in the air. I'm on behind the scenes and doing my show. That's it. So, but I do understand what those writers said, Carl and Garrett and all you guys. This is a content thing. This is about getting beat in articles and getting beat in writing and posting. That, yeah, Trey deserves to make those calls on that.
I want to say this too, because this hasn't been brought up yet. The person that gets voted off, I don't have a say in it necessarily.
No.
Like, I'm putting this to the group. I have a preference on who I think should be voted off, and this time it happened to work out. But if it somehow happens that the person I don't want voted gets voted off, it's just the way it's going to be. This is a group thing.
Correct.
If I just had my hands in and just fired everyone, I don't think it would have the same effect. It's up to you guys that are putting in the work in.
I can tell you right now, and I coach, like, peer pressure is a hell of a thing, man.
I'm not just picking someone.
Yeah.
If the person like gets voted off that I wouldn't have voted for, it's just gonna be that way.
Well,
whether I would have picked that person or not.
You saw all your faces when I watched it again. I watched it this morning when someone voted for when Garrett voted for Anthony, and that was his number 2. That was his second vote, and he was now leading. Everybody in that Zoom was like, "Oh."
Because
Like-
Toast Time was it was hanging on a thread. It was on a thread, man.
If
It
he
was-
would have
Adam
gotten,
Krieger took his headphones off. He's like,
yeah,
if he would have gotten voted off, it would have been that way it is, even though that's not who I would have voted for.
exactly. You to back to your point, Trey, how you said, I have someone in mind, but if it doesn't go that way, it's not on me. You had flat out said I wasn't going to vote for Anthony, and you said it. I'm not voting for Anthony.
But
So,
I just want to make that clear. Like,
Right.
I'm not pulling the strings here. This isn't.
no,
I don't know what's going on beforehand.
no. You just give us a list of who's eligible for it, and you know what?
It has more of a sting that way
Yeah,
because you guys are the ones doing the work. You guys should have a say in it. You guys are the ones that are posting that day.
What did piss me off though was Nicole and Anthony, after being no shows, somehow interact with this meeting, and that rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, I mean, like, let us know you're alive. I mean, I didn't even like, and I understand, this is the content thing, but Nicole's been a no-show. She said, and I think, who was it, Adam yesterday? Someone said it, no, Carl might have said it. I don't know. They set expectations really high and then just disappeared. And I'm like, okay.
I saw that too. I remember watching that, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
it was
actually do
like-
remember that when Nicole started. She said in the general, I'm here to help you guys out. Take a lot of whatever. Take the weight off your shoulders in some circumstances. I'm going to be helping out a lot with the Instagram. I remember exactly. I think Adam or Carl or one of them said it,
Yeah.
and I mean that's exactly what she said. I mean, you just didn't
Yeah,
live up
sure.
to it. Maybe next time, don't come in so hot, talking yourself so highly and this and that, and then because then when you don't live up to it, you look like the jackass.
Yeah. And I mean,
I mean, I'm not,
that's
and
where it's at.
again, I'm just saying that's how it looks. That's all.
I don't know, content, but like I said, getting rid of content people, I'm all for it, because you know what? There's no fucking reason why we should have 40 people and then we still get outposted.
Actually, let me jump around on the bullet points because
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
this one actually makes a lot of sense with what you're talking about. I put a challenge to the content people because it needed to be said. And I'm not going to fucking lie to you like your parents do, or maybe your brother does, to say, "Oh, your article's really good." There's a good group. It's probably 15 names. You guys put me to fucking sleep. Nobody's reading your stuff. Your stuff isn't getting clicks, and there's a reason for it. And Brian Tan actually mentioned this on Tandemonium while I was recording with him. He's like, I see a certain name, I don't click on the post. Why?
That's completely fair.
Why?
Honestly.
Because he's seen that person's post before. He knows it's not funny. He knows it's not interesting, and he knows he's not going to learn anything from it.
Yeah. I don't know. What?
And I'm not using Brian as the example because he said it. It's a lot of people that feel that way.
Chad doesn't even learn names unless you actually try to fucking
My point
know
is
those.
I could replace 10 names, bring in 10 new names, and they could give me the exact same post that person did.
Yeah.
You know what I will say when watching the Survivor, when Max Murphy's post came up and he said, "Would you rather get dunked on or mossed?" I actually think that's a pretty cool.
Creative.
You know what's
Creative as
funny?
fuck.
And you know what's
Creative as
funny?
fuck.
I remember I was eating my eggs today, I was drinking my coffee, watching this video, and I remember I said to myself, props to everybody here that writes and comes up with those things, because I can't do it. That idea, that thought is never coming to my mind.
Carl.
Some people just have the brains. I can't do that. I never would have came up with that.
Carl.
So smart. So cool.
Carl. Fucking. He's like, what a.
Carl with the stadiums. What the hell?
No, stadiums. The
Never would've
Russell
thought that.
Westbrook one where he's talking about Trey. And the things he was writing, I was cracking up. It was hilarious. I mean, it's not like it doesn't
Well,
have to be
I
hard.
wanted to include that bullet point because I think this is 100% accurate. I don't think some of these people are talented.
No, like I'm like
Some people, they don't have the ability to do this.
at that point, why aren't you picking up? Like, I'm sorry.
And I said that if you're gonna be boring, take these news posts. They get clicks and they take less time because there's a quote you can copy and paste.
Those articles are more interesting than what they're writing. I mean, I don't know what kind of vibe we get off.
Taylor Kramer, who was fired, and I did him a favor because he was 23 hours behind. So his option would be to either get an F, which there would have been an F on his school report, which drops his GPA. So I had no choice but to fire this guy. He was either going to get an F, and that brings down his GPA, or I could fire him, and I was actually doing him a favor. His post on Trevor Lawrence put me in a coma. It was that boring.
Yeah.
The title, Trevor Lawrence will thrive in Jacksonville.
No
I
shit.
could find that post in 50, 100, 200 news outlets.
Let's just for the fuck of it, let's brainstorm a new title for that right now. Ready, go. It's tough.
It's a bad
Trevor Lawrence
topic.
will be the best
First of all, it's just a stupid topic.
Yeah, it is. But
I mean, if you want to clickbait it, you know, everyone's saying it too, but best Jacksonville quarterback of all time.
of all time, boom.
Great.
Done.
There you go.
Clickbait.
Done.
Instantly better. Instantly better.
You want to say Trevor Lawrence leads Jaguars to playoffs as rookie.
That's good too.
That is
Right.
good.
Don't tell me he's gonna thrive. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah. No.
And then in his paragraph, he's like, oh, he did like a whole paragraph on Laviska Shenault being from Colorado. What the fuck does it matter? Who cares?
You don't know why?
Because he's from Colorado.
Correct.
You guys act like 5-year-olds and we're biased teams.
I do not.
Yeah, you do.
You know, even he could.
This.
Even if he sprinkled in a little bit of Tim Tebow on that, could have said Tebow Lawrence quarterback tight end connection, best tight end connection in the league, some shit like
Funny.
that. You know what I mean?
Funny.
Yeah. I don't know. You just like
Some of these fucking guys, I don't think they're talented, or they don't get it, or they don't know better, or I don't know.
the vibe we get off is not the cookie cutter shit. I mean, it's
That's
not.
very true.
It's
If we
just-
think like the Yankees in here, we will lose to the Yankees out there.
I don't get it. There's just
I do want to say this since you mentioned Taylor. Maybe you might not like me saying this, but video, audio, and social media are back open.
Yes, they
Apply
are.
now. Apply now. We lost some people. We lost some people. We want some more. If you want to fucking be a part of this whole entire thing, audio.
I did
video, and
not
social media are
reopen
open.
the writer position.
Just 2 producers, a video editor, an audio producer, and
Don't be a
social
fucking
media.
square. I just don't be a square. Like it's not.
Come and join the squad. We
Be
need
interesting.
people. So if you think you got what it takes, see you in the interview.
Just be interesting. Just be interesting.
You still want to do them?
If they're coming, yeah. I mean, they're audio people. This is what I do. Love
Sure.
to talk to them.
Do they say they're passionate? I just have to know.
I just
Hey.
need to know, like, if they edit on GarageBand, because then they're done.
You know what? Actually, I wanted to bring this up too. I
Okay.
almost forgot. Zach Nikolai is the perfect
Oh,
example of
here we
me
go.
learning from my previous lesson. And you know what? I'm going to say this. I didn't even say this to you. I think he was too much of a fucking pussy that he quit because of Manny Ruffin.
Why is that?
I think Manny Ruffin bullied him into a corner and he fucking quit because of it.
Oh, because of
That's okay.
the Chris Paul
I
thing.
encourage that.
Chris
I
Paul
encourage
thing.
that.
It does not matter. Like personally, I don't agree with Manny's take, but that's not.
I
the
don't
point.
either. I don't.
That's
either,
not.
but
That's not the point. I think he quit because Manny Ruffin bullied him. Well, bully is not the right word.
Right,
but like,
right. But you know, like that's like me and Alex screaming at each other over a take, and then at the end of it, we're still mad about it. Like, what do you mean? We're just talking. Like at the end of it, I'm still gonna talk to you. You know. We're just
That's the whole point. The whole point is to agree and disagree on topics.
Right. Literally, that's it.
Well, yeah, if everyone's sucking each other off
actually,
like the First Take show or whatever the fuck, or the final whatever fucking show that was, that Dakota and what's his face fucking
I don't think it's a coincidence he got a job right after.
But I don't know what it is. Like, it might be like a full-time job in like a business place or something. I don't know if it has to do with sports or anything. I don't know. I honestly, I don't have any clue.
I believe Jackson told me it was like a football coach or some kind of coaching thing.
Really?
Which is not a full-time
So
job.
That's actually a very good thought that you said that. I actually had not thought about that at all. I got a message. We got a message. I guess I can blast it, right? I mean, we're doing this is what the Survivor thing is for. So I got a message.
While you're doing that,
and the reason why I thought of it, I didn't think of it initially. He told you that he was quitting.
Correct.
He told Jackson Law he was quitting. He did not tell me for 4 days until I put in the group chat multiple times. There's a certain audio producer. He's acting like a big time pussy. If he doesn't contact me, the school's gonna hear from me.
Yeah, and
that's when he heard from. That's what I heard.
So it's actually funny you say that. I actually got a text. I got a text. Where is it? Might have been Sunday. Oh, here we go. This was yesterday at 2:40. So yesterday at Sunday afternoon, I was at the Phillies Yankees game. And Christian says, "Is Trey talking about Zach in the Slack?" So I emphasize the message, and then Tyler goes, "Oof, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I hope not. LOL. I'll hit him up right now." I said, no, he is. Trey told me about it. Text Zach right now, Ty. We all knew before Trey. So then this is now prior to this. This was June 9th. So what's 5 days ago? I was still in Florida at this point. 1:14 a.m. I get a message. I didn't see it till I woke up the next morning. "Hey guys, some things happened the past couple of days for me, and I'm unfortunately not going to be able to continue."
Some things happened. What do you think happened?
So him writing that made me think that a family member died. That's what I thought. Not that I got another job, because he didn't say that. I'm not going to be able to continue the internship. I wish I could continue to put the time and dedication I want to into this show. I'll talk with Trey soon. Thank you though for being.
And
awesome
I didn't figure it out initially, but the
you.
way he acted makes me think, and I'm confident that this is what happened. Manny Ruffin bullied him into a corner, and he quit because of it.
I gotta tell Manny this. He might be like, "Dude, you know what?
Dude, you know what? To be fair, I didn't, and like, no offense to Manny, but like, to me, Manny's like
because
super cool-headed.
It's the way he acted.
He is. He's very cool-headed.
It's the way Zach acted. It's if he would have came out with a straight answer, "Hey, I always wanted this job. I always wanted to be coaching. I really wanted to put my time into this, but like, this is a position I really wanted to do, and it's sorry, but like, I contacted you right away as soon as I found out." The way he acted was he didn't want to tell me.
Right.
Didn't want to talk to me.
That's bullshit though.
It makes no sense to me, because he had more confidence. This why it doesn't make sense. He had more confidence talking with me and talking with Christian and talking with Manny, saying that he was gonna quit, but not with you, even though he had only spoken to you really a few times. Once in the interview, maybe a meeting right after that. That's it. So
I don't know. The whole coaching thing is bullshit though to me. I work 7 to 7. Like during the school year, I work 7 to 7. I coach. Like, you could still find time. I promise you could find time. Like, so like.
It is bullshit, which is why I know why he quit.
Yeah. No,
but the point
Manny's cool.
The whole point. Yeah, it's not. It has nothing to do with Manny Ruffin. It's
no.
Yeah.
It's funny. Some people just can't take it.
Which is why I wanted to bring this up, because this is the number one lesson I've now learned when it comes to these interns. If I have any slight sense that the person's a pussy, I can't hire him. It like, even if it's like might be a little soft, can't hire him.
Oh, there was one kid. Damn it, I forget in the interviews. There was one. No. Well, that was one. but there was one. Remember, he was like in his bedroom or something, and we had said,
Yes.
you and I said after we were like either he's way too smart for us or something like this. But then you spit back, I just don't think he would fit in. I really just don't think he would fit in with the atmosphere.
That's the number one lesson I've now
and that's
learned.
it. That's the moral of the story.
If I don't have a sense that their personality will fit here, I don't care how talented or I can't hire them. It's not worth it.
That'd be a little bit weird.
And I actually no disrespect to Zach, did a good job. I think he easily could have still done this. It doesn't really take that much. Doesn't take
easy
long to do these episodes.
I bet he still does his own show.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. And this is definitely not time consuming for him at all. We also told him you don't have to sit in.
And especially this. He's boys with Tyler, right?
Correct.
You'd think you want to work at a spot where
how cool is that, right? You're working.
You
on
think
the
you'd
same
want to
show.
work at a spot where you're working on the same show as the guy that's in your fraternity. That you're like best friends
with. Yeah, isn't that sick? Like if I was in.
So why do you think he quit?
We're about to work on the same show together. Like I could.
Why do you think he quit?
Right. So it's back to your theory there, which I think might be right.
No, I think it's 100% right. I've never been more confident in my life about something.
Well, and I was saying, no, I don't have disrespect towards him.
No, he's just a pussy. It's just in his DNA. It's just
I did say to Manny after we got done recording that show, I was like,
the thing he should learn is
it.
You ain't making it in this sports world if you can't have if someone calls you fried for an opinion and you can't fight back, you will never make it in this field. I don't we're edgier than other people, but it could be. What has Stephen A. Smith said to Max, or Max said to Stephen A. Smith, like, you can't handle fried. You have no shot. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where it is.
He was like, that Cali weed's getting you, and he's like, nope, never done it in my life. Nope.
I'm like, a lot of people are wrong, but at least
I'm not saying you have to, but don't say it like that. You know what I mean?
Topic number B, and this is a good transition because there is a difference between what Manny did. Hey, I don't like your sports opinion. I'm going to call you out for it. And difference between this person wants to fight that person and this person wants to fight that person wants to fight this person. Chickster, you are 100% guilty of this. Even though you're not a fighter, you are still guilty of it.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck kind of zoo animals have you guys become to where you want to fight each other?
I don't know. I think that's just the primal instinct. Like, I don't know.
Is some of it my fault that I let you run wild?
I wouldn't say. I mean, a very small percentage maybe, but at the end of the day, it's still the people that
we don't have to spend a ton of time on this one. It's just, how the hell did it get to a point where you guys want to fight each other?
I haven't wanted to fight anybody in a long time.
Last 3 weeks?
Who was it 3 weeks ago?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Probably somebody.
And I mean, like, producer.
And
Alex
what does it matter? I'll kick all your asses anyway. I'll kick all your asses anyway.
That's just how it is. Oh, that's fair. But honestly, I'm not a fighter. I'll probably get my ass kicked. Someone says there's a couple people.
No, I'm convinced when we go to Vegas, I'm gonna have to bail you out of something.
Bro, I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid.
No, you run your mouth a little bit too much. You and Garrett are the same way. He's a squirrely little fuck. Somebody will get mad at him.
I have to rein him back.
You are on very much par.
No. Well, I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you. We went to watch the UFC fight. This is when Conor McGregor was still rising, and this is Conor McGregor.
Oh, we have to talk about I know we're running probably too long. How much time you got, producer Alex?
We got a little time. I'm not going to announce the time on there because we're still trying to sound a little bit professional on these shows. But keep going.
No, I'm saying okay. What do we got? 15 minutes.
I'll be quick. Chad Mendez, Conor McGregor fighting. Conor McGregor wins, right? Big black dude. I'm talking about 6'5", stocked, 270 at least, right? And he's rooting for Chad Mendez, and Garrett's talking shit to him because we were going for McGregor. And I'm like, dude, that is not the dude to be talking shit to. Like, I was like, and the guy started firing back. I was like, no, we need to go. I am not fighting that big ass dude. That dude will kill us. Like, I am not here for it. So I talk a lot of shit, but like, trust me, I haven't fought anybody before because I don't have to. I always know when it's my time to move.
I just think your mouth's gonna get us in trouble somewhere.
With who? With who?
It depends how drunk you are.
That's different. I express my feelings, but if I don't know you, I don't have anything to express to you. I expressed my feelings with Scott. Scott got mad. That was the thing that happened. If we were near each other, he probably would have fought me. Would have kicked my ass.
Which is exactly why I'm worried about Vegas with you.
I never said that I wanted to fight people. People wanted to fight me.
Exactly. People want to fight you because
there is a difference. There's a difference. I've never said, because I know myself. I know my limitations.
You're agreeing with me, but you're not realizing it.
No, I know my limitations. If I were to fight someone, I get my ass kicked. Therefore, I do not want to fight you, but I'm still gonna talk shit.
You are saying what I'm saying.
No, you say I want to fight people.
People are gonna want to fight you because of what you say.
Totally different.
No, it's the same thing.
If I don't want to fight you and you want to fight me, that's on you. I feel like
you don't have a choice in the matter if somebody comes and rocks you in the face.
That's fine, but that's not me wanting to fight you. That's just me like, hey, I have to fight. Like, it's not me saying I want to fight you.
Okay.
All
right. Last bullet point that needs to cover. This has been mentioned a couple of times, but yes, we are going on a company trip to Vegas. And the number one thing that's pissed me off about this, why is nobody excited? Nobody has said, holy fuck, like, this is awesome, man. No, nobody has said thanks. Nobody has said, hey, what's your favorite drink? Let me go get you something. Nobody cares.
I said thank you.
I don't think you did.
I did. I said,
and I'm not trying to like fucking jerk myself off about trying to get apologies from you guys, but like, can't get one guy excited. Have you booked your flight?
I told you my situation. I told you my don't.
Why? Because you're not excited. Why?
Huh?
Because you're not excited.
A baby on the way.
I know that you've known that for 8, 9 months, 10 months.
Yeah.
13 months.
Trey, I'm sorry. I have to take care of the thing. Like, she's been pregnant for like 2 years now. You've known about 2 years. Yeah, but I still like Trey. When the baby's born, I have to take care of the thing. I have to.
No, I expect you to throw it on the fucking street.
Well, the way you're acting, you're making it seem that way. Like,
no, that's not how I'm acting. I'm just acting as if, hey, holy shit, the company is 3 years old and we're going on a trip to Vegas and not one person fucking cares.
I don't know if I can go yet. That's why I haven't booked my flight. I told you that.
Well, maybe you should still be excited.
I am. You guys are going to go look for places. 3 years in, this is where we're at. That's awesome. I've expressed that. Don, you can't throw me into that group. I'm sorry. You just can't.
Do you think there are people that are in that group?
What? I think they're jealous that they don't get to go. I think that's it.
I think the people that aren't going should still be happy.
I think they should. I think they're jealous that they're not going. You could be both.
I think there's people that are going that haven't shown enough excitement.
We don't know if half of the people are going at this point.
Seems like a problem.
I think so. Don't you think I want to hug Trey? I want to give you a big hug. I just don't know if I can go yet.
You figure it out.
I'm trying. Like, let me just add it to my list.
How long is your list? 2 things?
I got other things going on too, you know.
Producer Alex, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think people have cared?
I guess not as much. It's tough to say. I mean, I guess I'm with you, Alex. I'm trying to find my opinion. I guess I'm with you, Alex, where I guess people that are not going are a little upset that they're not going, or
Well, how
they
many of
don't
the
really
people that aren't
know,
going deserve to go?
or
And I
maybe, I
think
mean, this is just a thought, or maybe they don't really know what's going on out there, or
Well, they told them now.
yeah, now they know what it is, like what the motive is when we're there. Um, yeah, I mean, it's tough. I think there have been people that are like, "Wow, you're going. This is crazy." And like you just said, 3 years in, even this is a possibility. Is something to look forward to. But I don't know. It's crazy. We probably shouldn't be doing this, like in this position to do this.
absolutely no way.
So,
There's no way.
um, I mean, like people that are upset about it, just like think about it like that. So, pile on another 3 in years and see what we're doing then. You know what I mean? Like, it's just food for thought.
That's my point on it.
You know who I'm upset's not that can't go is Prosser. Prosser.
Yeah, but I technically invited him, so
I feel
I
like
know
he
he-
just needs to go. Like
well, he's not going to be there though. So
so he gets a pass. Okay.
he lives in Australia.
He gets a pass. That's all I heard. He got a pass. That's all I heard. That's all I heard.
Yeah, he lives in Australia. Your flight will probably cost $70.
I know it doesn't. I live in a small town.
I bet you it does.
I checked.
Yeah, but you don't know how to book shit.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. I'll let you have this one.
No.
I feel like you need this win right here. I'm gonna let you have this win.
No. Let's test it. What did you use to try to look for flights?
Southwest.
Exhibit A of why you're a dumbass.
I'm sorry. Did you ask for help? Did you ask
How
someone to
much-
help
how
you
much-
plan for this?
Here's how I'm gonna tell that you're dumb. How much did it say?
Fucking remember, it was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, give me a roundabout.
It was like 110. It was around there. It was around 100, 110.
I get yours for under 100, but
I would have to see it.
okay.
Even though
Me and producer Alex's is 160. We live across the country,
which
which is going to be like a 6-hour flight, and it includes baggage.
Yeah, but you got to understand, bigger airports are cheaper. Smaller airports and smaller towns are more expensive because it costs more to go to that kind of city.
Okay, get your ass to a bigger airport.
Could have thought of that one. Fuck. What the fuck am I thinking? My whole thing is you're talking about I'm done. I thought you asked for help for this trip. I just wanted to make sure that was so you asked people for help, correct? To help plan this trip?
In terms of like what you guys want to do.
To help
yes.
plan. Okay.
Well, what do you mean?
You asked for help for planning this trip, did you not?
In terms of what kind of room that you guys wanted to stay in, yes.
So you asked for help.
I just said
You don't know how to book shit. You don't know how to book shit. You don't know how to book shit. You asked for help, Trey. You asked for help. You don't know how to book shit.
Here's the difference. Is mine booked? Is it booked?
That's fair. I'll give you that.
Is
I
your-
told you
is-
why.
I said
is-
that's
we
fair.
we can make this whole runaround, but
Is yours booked? Is yours
No,
booked?
it is not.
Oh,
I told you that.
Yeah.
How are your ears?
what?
We were worried about you because obviously you're gonna die pretty soon, I guess. Or I don't know.
My
So
ears?
how are your ears? Yeah, are you dying? Like, are they going out of old age? Because I did say that mine was not booked. I just want to know.
So it sounds like you're the one that has problems booking shit.
No, it sounds like I already said it, and you didn't hear me the first time. I don't.
No, I heard you.
Then what's the problem?
You.
Well,
Your whole fucking face, everything about you.
oh, this is when you see you're worried about keeping me out of fight when really you're gonna be the one that wants to fight me too.
No,
Are you sure?
I would let you punch me in the face and laugh at you.
I wouldn't punch you.
That's correct. Good, smart.
I mean, like,
You would hurt your own hand.
Probably. I mean, I'm being honest here. Like, yeah, I probably would, but
All right,
like I
let's
said.
wrap this up.
Okay.
Congratulations to Jay Crowder on the future ring that he's gonna get. That's gonna happen if Brooklyn's not healthy. But any other side tangents, producer Alex, you need to cover? 2 minutes on this. Producer Alex has decided to forfeit his salary to give to Courtney. Congratulations, Courtney Plummer. She's on the payroll. Running the StreamYard account, doing Alex's audio, and she actually got another responsibility I gave her, which is to run a Twitter account called Vendetta Podcast. Every single person will be assigned to send her clips that will go on the Twitter account.
Awesome. She's doing fantasy with me tomorrow.
I'm aware.
Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. So watch the fantasy show tomorrow.
StreamYard includes Brian's show and fantasy.
Fantasy starts tomorrow.
Correct. Okay, anything else? Anything else?
35 people, and we could get 20. So,
actually, real quick,
go ahead.
you renamed the fantasy show, right? That's gonna be out Tuesday, 9:30 at night. You guys can watch that
9 p.m. Eastern. So yeah,
9 p.m. Eastern. You guys can watch that live. It'll be the same as Brian Tan's show. You can tune in. It'll be streamed live. Courtney's running it. Is there a new name for it too, or no?
Balls deep.
Balls.
I didn't want to go with the fantasy show because fucking Ramirez tainted that. Like, he tainted it.
Okay.
I don't like the guy. I feel like we need to go in a new direction.
Well, I didn't like him either, but I didn't fire him because of that.
I didn't either. I didn't fire him.
That's
I hold
true.
grudges.
You weren't on that vote, so you technically did not. You're right.
No. So I hold grudges though. Like, he's tainted that name.
Okay,
Tainted
that's
that name.
fair.
So-
Why'd you go with balls deep?
I don't know. It came to me. It was like an epiphany. You know what I mean? Like, something should just come to me. They're epiphanies, bro.
Okay. All right. That's gonna do it for That's Some Cheese. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure to follow the show handles. Steven's gonna actually be doing the Instagram and Twitter now for that. That's Some Cheese minus the E for Twitter. That's Some Cheese or underscore That's Some Cheese for the Instagram. Once again, the TikTok is going to be more active, so make sure to follow me, Trey Daubert, on there. Follow Daddy Chick with a 1.
Because I'm number 1.
Yeah.
Don't forget that part.
All day AJ27 in the producer booth, myself, Trey Daubert. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.